Press
No
A.
more foreplay.
Thanks for subscribing. Cape Martins. Thanks for subscribing. Thoughtful Gaming. Thanks for subscribing. Deathlocks. Thanks for subscribing. DXTY. Thanks for subscribing.
Shaken, flustered.
Deathlocks. Thanks for following.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. We're only a couple of minutes away. Thank you, Deathlocks. And also thank you for the 5 community gift subs. We've restarted our daily streaming. This is 3 of 3. Namaste, Deathlocks. Welcome. And for joining the dojo. Good work. Doesn't look like it's going to be a long tournament at the moment. But everyone comes in at the last possible minute. Let's check our status here on the Rapid and Classical. We've got almost 2,500 members here, and in the 3+2 Blitz daily events. We have, and we probably will make, by the end of October, we'll make 6,000 members. 1, 2, 4, 6 of them came yesterday morning, so it's 6 a day. Picking up about 6 diligent daily members, working out pretty well. Number one thing to keep in mind and to remember is the fact that if you don't practice, you don't improve. Pillsbury. You can actually prepare for people by checking their opening Explorer repertoire. Pillsbury as white plays e4, d4, and knight f3 fairly regularly. Fairly regularly. Let's bring the microphone in just a little bit. Fairly regularly. Pillsbury has some difficulty with nothing. He's equally good with everything. Super strong. So let's not play anything against him when he plays e4. When he plays d4, on the other hand, it looks like knight f6 is his boon. Knight f3, and he plays terribly with bishop f4, the London, but that speaks for itself. Let's head back to our tournament. Refresh. Farhad, good morning. Let's match our board to our background a little bit. We had a nice nature-filled background before. We need an ICC, I think. That'll be a little bit better. We're trying to get our A3 openings up. We're only about 318. When I find myself falling upon a number that I like, I'll stop playing it. The phone to charge. Farhad, where are you, sir? All right. Now we have a reverse Sicilian with A3 already in tow.
Dragon Burst said,
Are we going
Hi John,
to get...
good luck playing chess. Wanted to play today, but I am slightly sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're suffering from Ding-Loren success, I believe. Let's force a little bit of this issue here.
Dark
And
Blade
now,
said,
E4.
hello there.
So this is a weakness. I'm going to play a reverse Dragadorf.
Dragon Burst said, oh no, not Ding-Loren success XD.
Indeed, Ding-Loren success. D3 probably isn't something that I needed, but... Wasn't that interesting?
Dark Blade said, I'm hopping in with y'all today, a bit sleepless, but that's fine.
Nice work. Let's see whether or not he exchanges off his central piece as we catch up in time here. Well, that's interesting. Still not enough firepower to be able to play e4, I don't think. A la peanut butter sandwiches. This Najdorf Dragendorf idea is seemingly working. Would love to play b5, but perhaps we'll get rook to c1, knight to a4, knight to c5 in. Not committing my queen just yet. Love the chess insights by Lee Chess on the profile. For those of you who have not yet checked it out,
Dragon Burst
it's pretty impressive.
said, in morning did play some slow chess and managed to beat 2500 chess.com bottom.
Really? That's nice. So is he going to play for f4? Let us find out. He's overprotected e5 just enough.
Shaken, not stirred.
Prismatic Queen, good morning and welcome to the dojo. How are you? Namaste. You may join the dojo by following those links. We are also powered to a great extent by Chess Informant. Alright, let's go for our bishop pair here. Seeing as how this particular line is going to need some help. He's threatening to play e4 for the first time. So we have exchange sacrifices. We've got a bishop on the line. We cannot take the pawn on b7 because of the skewer winning our... Or is that true? The knight on a5, on c6, knight to a5 might save it, but can we escape safely? e4, knight takes d6, d takes e, f takes e, and... Wow. What is the big idea here? Is the bishop overworked, or is the knight overworked? I don't know. We can try to grab it. We'll see what we can do. We always have bishop d5 check.
Iglukid
Perhaps.
said, hello John.
It does pain me to give up this bishop. So far so good. Good morning, Igloo Kid. Good morning. And now for something completely indifferent. Can I just double rooks? Let's try for it. All of our central pawns are going. We're getting a rook to the 7th rank. He does have a little bit of a pain in the tuchus over here. So let's see. e4. F takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Queen takes. We do have a problem on the back rank. Let's see how much of a problem that back rank will be. I'm hoping to get him off of this one. Rook on f to b8, rook takes c6, rook takes b7, rook to c8, check, queen back. I am really interested in saving this e2 pawn, though. That much is true. Can I fork him? Is that possible? Is there a good fork in the future? How does he defend the rook? I'm just going to try to be as diligent as we can. The weakness on the back rank. King moves, takes rook c8. Should lead to devastation. Rook g8, same problem. Queen protecting, same problem. Queen protecting, same problem. Rook takes, followed by rook to c8. If we have to, we'll put our queen on g2 to stop the mate. But I don't think we have to.
Dragon Burst said, very sad bishop on g4.
Indeed. Now, how do I guard against any funny business? King to g2, probably the easiest. Alright, well, we were very lucky in the first game, as usual. Dragon Emperor in with a bye. Can only become better by playing. Using all of your pieces
Dragon
together.
Burst said, yeah, queen checks lead to fork of the rook at some point.
There we go, taking care of business. Ron Hay. Oh no, not Ron Hay. He has such a hold
Dragon
on my
Burst
number. It's not cool.
said, you also sneezing XD.
Sniffling, yes. It's the nature of the time of year. Also, if you're in school, you're picking up You're picking up a handful of viruses that way. Now, what is the story here? E6, seemingly good. But now H7, H8, knight G5. I would play H6, H7, drive him into the corner. H6, rook G7, knight F4, game over. You're gonna force him to play it. You gats. I think I might have played knight D3, knight F4. But it's true that we don't have a good way of stopping this bishop the way we want to. But he is threatening knight to C7 after perhaps rook to E7. Getting it with gain of time. Do not move your bishop there. No, now you're mated. Rook G7 and mate. We are, by the way, a backseating stream. Backseating is always welcome because we're here to learn. These games are relatively meaningless. You should be playing games outside the dojo, of course, to test your ability in... What is it today? We have a prize event today about 1 o'clock New York time. Probably about 6 o'clock Ranahay time. I didn't look to see what I need as black here. I definitely need G6s.
Darkblade said, "It's me
Good luck.
and you, sir. Best of luck. Go easy on me."
Oh, I unfortunately always go easy on my opponents. That is the problem. This is a lifetime of unfortunate errors. So now we almost have a Gurganidze system.
Dragon Burst said, "We have not seen the final form of John yet."
Not yet. We did want to take that knight. Let's take this. Force a knight to C3. Anchor everything. Oh, I can't go in that direction, unfortunately, the way I want to. Not the way I want to, anyway. Where are you headed, sir? Oh no, is this true? That's not good. King safety, my friends. Do I want his dark squared bishop? Not really. Interesting. We did manage to achieve our Gurganidze pawn structure with the knight on f5. Now we just need to get this bishop back and around. Focus on the weaknesses. Focusing on the weaknesses. This is probably not where my knight wants to go, but it looks pretty interesting. Just because. So what I find very amusing is that Dragon Emperor will challenge me in bullet. And he is a far, far, far superior player in rapid. This is where we learn. And now for something completely different. Skewerville. Is it still Skewerville? Takes. Takes.
Iglukid said, I like the spirit of the backseating policy of this stream. Just for sake of information though, my recollection is that it is against Lycus terms of service for rated games, perhaps only limited to chat providing hints to streamer. In any case, I don't think you'd be against the spirit of Lycus rules, just thought I would mention my recollection.
I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And now for something completely different. Takes, takes, takes. Do I want to do it this way or that way? I have to do it this way. Thought about, I should play bishop takes in between move, but And now for something completely irrelevant. Can I get away with this? I do have to threaten to promote. I do. So now queen to b8 could be a pain in the tuchus. That much is true. Now, for the most part, oh, should I have played f4 there? Am I down a bishop? It does look like I'm down a bishop.
Paulie said, "Hi Master Chess Dojo."
Yeah, maybe I could have probably improved my king first. And now for something completely irrelevant. Is that one that I wanted to keep? Not really. These two pawns almost win by themselves. Almost. The almost being the operative word.
Iglukid said, "You played that game on increment."
I did. unfortunately. King up to E1 would have been more accurate. Oh, did I manage to make this difficult? I guess I did.
Iglukid said. Fancy. Dragon Burst said. Oh no, not the under promotion.
Not the under promotion, indeed. Can I do it? Can I draw this game? Here we go. I'm going for another Rosen trophy.
Pegasus Sway said. Maybe there was something else for white in the endgame, trying to get black S-pawns on the H and F line, a theoretical draw, but now John shows how to win the nice way.
Alright, there we go. One more Rosen trophy under the belt. Sorry, and
Dragon
thank you
Burst
for the humor.
said,
Namaste for the
GG.
content.
Darkblade said, was this end game always so easy?
It's
GG
always
Sensei.
been this easy.
Paulie
It's always been this
said,
easy.
I've never had this end game.
Who has never had this end game? Paul 184? No, not never. G6.
Darkblade said, I recently practiced it. It was so terrible, couldn't even see the M3 in the end.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that. Queen F6 is Gary Kasparov's favorite solution there. I'm really asking for it, aren't I? Aren't I asking for it here? I really am.
It's Aman said, hi.
Namaste. Namaste. It's Aman. Welcome. Thank you for the follow/visit on YouTube. Subscribe if you can. You don't have to ring the bell, but it is quite nice when people subscribe. Now I have 3 pawn islands to his 2 pawn islands, so it's a little bit of a bummer.
It's Aman said, hey, how you know I am from India?
Namaste. Can I go that way? Or do I just want to bring another rook in? I do just want to bring another rook in.
It's Aman said, can we play next match?
We have a dojo event going. I'll give you the link. You can find the dojo there. Takes. 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 It looks like I don't have a choice, do I? Or do I just batten it down and hope that I don't get zugged? Yeah, let's batten it down and hope I don't get zugged. I don't want to help his rook out in any way. for something completely different? Yes. Not much of a choice. Yes. Taking a terrible piece, though. And his knight is getting better squares. It is unfortunate. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Can I live with this?
134 raiders
Now
from
we're trapped in Fisher's
I
Bar.
don't
think I
His own
can.
private army,
have
and
joined.
If we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrap.
I cannot live with it. It's unfortunate. Namaste. Thank you for the raid. Ilias is gone.
Darkblade said, "Hey, a huge raid came. Welcome everyone." Dragon Burst said, "W raid. Welcome everyone."
Let's go this way.
Dragon Burst said, "How did Anamaha her stream go?"
Anamaya had a pretty good stream. Make sure there are no discoveries. Cheers to the safer king. How about that? Cheers to the safer king. So the reason why we learn endgames is to learn piece coordination. For those of you that saw the endgame after and now for something completely irrelevant. Do I want him to do that? Or do I want him to do that? So we win the exchange out of the deal, but is it enough? It looks like it should be enough. Check, 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 checkmate.
Iglukid said, John, did you say it was Ilyes who raided?
It was. Ilias is gone. Just raided. Oh, wait. No, I thought it was Ilias. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Didn't it? I can't see. Oh my god, it's Anamaya. How is Anamaya's? She was given this great lesson. Oh my god, did we give her a shout out? Anamaya, how are you? It has been a long time.
Iglukid said, it's Anna Maha
Namaste.
raided with 134 raiders.
And now we need to get in here again.
Said, yeah, I didn't omit the shout out. You can count on me.
Thank you so much. All right, now we have a very technically tricky
Dragonburst
game.
Said, Darkblade being the massive G here.
We're just going to invade, and we are going to show proper technique here with the Safer King. Anamaya, how are you? How is your stream? She was giving a lesson. I believe she was giving a lesson to Screws. Make sure there's no Gegenspiel here. Got to use all the pieces. We were last seen out to dinner in Reykjavik at one of, I believe it was Anamaya's favorite place, a nice Italian place, lovely place. And the time before that, when we were out to eat, it was Angelica who invited me. Actually, she invited me 2 days in a row. The first day I turned her down because I felt
Pegasus
that
Sway
the group of
said,
female streamers and
OMG
myself
game
looked
600.
awkward. Game 600, I won it. I can't believe it. He's got me by I can't even do the math here. 32 and a half, 33. He's got me by 66 games in a 600 game match. I'm catching up though. I just need to not play in the same bullet events with him. The same offer spiel bullets. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. I don't know how many of you are still here, but I have trained many, many national champions, at least 36 national champions, or 36 national championships, both team and individual. I'm a FIDE trainer since 2016. I've attended 5 World Championship matches. This November in Singapore will be the 6th World Championship match that I attend. I just want to be there for at least one of the press conferences or if Gukesh actually does do it.
Said,
I want some photos.
Well, if we play Hyperbullet, I might fix that 102 point difference as well.
The 102 point difference, Hyperbullet. Ye gads. Where is our
Dragon
That's
Burst
true.
Said,
That's true. If we played
at least
Hyperbullet,
100 people were able to see game 600 between Ron and John.
Nicely done. Before I scared them off by not knowing who raided me, I needed a heads up. I just looked to my right and I saw the last raid by Dev yesterday. And Anna Maya, let's give her another.
So, now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
She may already be a part of the legends, but I'm not entirely sure. If she's not, she's getting close to status. I don't think I can make that any shorter. Ruben Ho, Logic, for 10k bits donation.
Dragon Burst said, which streamer has rated us the most?
Let's see, of those on that list, well, besides Kingslayer Sloan, I would say that it would have been either Chess Coach Andres or Charlotte Chess Center, because Peter and I are good friends from the Charlotte Chess Center. I have not talked to him since the relationship with Dina started, though. I don't know if that's still going. But Peter was married, so I wasn't entirely sure of what was going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay, the Beast from Sweden, the Vaho Chess Club. I stream Monday through Friday. You may join our Discord channels or follow me on any of our socials in this manner. I absolutely would love for you to check out my memorable games, one of which does include a Bishop and Knightmate, and another one may include a draw that I sacrificed a rook for my opponent's 2 remaining pawns to leave him with 2 knights versus my king, and I had 1 pawn. So therefore, he was able to checkmate me if he knew how to play endgames. That was the Perpetual Chess podcast host, Ben Johnson.
Blade said, if I face Ron today, I'll beg for a draw. No way I'm ever beating this guy in my lifetime.
Well, Ron is super solid. When we first started out, I definitely had the advantage for the first 1 to 200, possibly 300 games. But somewhere around on the way to game 300, he started pulling ahead.
Said, I was going to play in the Alto tournament in November, but I'm sure I-41T be fixed by then.
Oh no, what's going on I-40? Is it out of commission? The Interstate 40, by the way, is the interstate that travels south from where Paul lives to Charlotte, North Carolina. I would take I-95 most of the way. What's that?
Darkblade said, I jinxed it, come on, no, not Ron.
Not Ron. Not Ron. Please tell me where you're from. Where are our raiders from? I stream mostly to European times. If you'll notice that the dojo, weekday dojo, is usually held around lunchtime in Europe.
Dragon Burst said, yeah, same for me against Ron. One time I had a good position and he just played a massive attack on me and lost XD. Paulie said, I-40 was damaged badly by flooding.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So you're talking about I-40 on that end. Yes. As long as he doesn't fix my E4 pawn. Oh, he fixed my E4 pawn. He has a chance to have a good game. But because he fixed my E4 pawn, I now have a target with F4.
Darkblade said, is QE7 a book move in exchange French since freaking when?
Queen E7, a book move in the exchange French. Well, I don't know what we mean by book moves, to be honest. All
Dragon
the
Burst
openings are the
said,
moves of good players
maybe
tested
since
over time.
Grandmaster know 20 moves of theory.
And because Should I push? Let's push. It is great to see Anamaya again. I definitely subscribe to the streamers that I know personally. With the exception of, but not limited to, streamers such as Hikaru, who I know personally since he was very young, Levi Rosman, who does
Dragon
not
Burst
necessarily need the help,
said, it is still nice we have 46 viewers. Does that mean that Anamaha viewers are silent watchers or just AFK?
Oh, they're real viewers. I'm positive that they are real viewers. So if I take, he has to take back with the pawn, right? Is that the story? I do want this file open. Let's keep on keeping on.
Paulie said, I am a bot.
You are a bot. You are a great bot, sir. And now for something completely irrelevant. So what does he have here? We got a fork? Hoping to drive his queen back. It doesn't really matter to me if he actually goes back or not. But we will dive in to those squares. What in the world is he thinking? I guess he's exchanging.
Dragon Burst said, John the First still need 140k channel points to be able to become a VIP.
Well, we're going to go for another one. Second verse, same as the first. There's no reason why you shouldn't be a VIP. Okay.
Darkblade said, I just got my 200k point milestone, nothing to use them on though.
I hear you, sir. I hear you. I know exactly what you mean. I actually find that problem in many streams. It's just very hard to use the channel points. Let's see. Stefano is
Darkblade
ready to play
said,
an endgame, I
nah,
believe.
you're the only stream I have these many channel points.
I could lose a piece here. That much is true.
Dragon Burst said, Darkblade, that is some commitment.
Mm-hmm. Do I just push my pawn because this is the only way that I can get my queen into the game properly? I should have taken the check when I had it. But maybe I'll have it again. Okay. So let's see here. Not entirely sure. He is keeping me from moving my knight, except to take the pawn. So we're almost ready. We're almost ready to take the bishop. We have to decide how we're going to take the bishop. Check, check. Knight takes, pawn takes. I guess I have to take it now, unfortunately. As it turns out, I have to take it now. Check. No. That's a bummer. Now, we're still not frozen, by the way. That is supposed to be a pun. We are still not frozen. Yes. Can't get queen. I cannot get... this moving as easily as I would like to. Let's just do it this way. Let's prepare to prepare. Okay. Where are you headed, sir? So we have this check, that check, everywhere a check, check. Let's throw in this check, because we can. So here we have this check, that check. All right, let's get frisky. Let's get frisky.
Iglukid said. O.L. MacArthur had a farm.
We're still getting frisky. We're still trying to get frisky. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Yeah, it was a bit of a mistake on my part. I should have been able to transfer it. Whoops, he let me do that? Am I in trouble? I could be in trouble. That much is true. Could definitely be in trouble. Definitely, but could be in trouble here. And now for something completely indifferent. Oh no! He still has mate, as it turns out. He got me. Let's see where we went wrong in this one. So right about here, queen to b1, trying to trade queens. I ruined my plus queen stats, right? Rook takes. How silly is that? Just rook takes. And it's game over. Arg. I literally missed rook takes f3. And now I am worse.
Said. Wow, 30 viewers.
Yes, thanks to Anamaya. Namaste. We are trying our best to be as instructive. Here is my nemesis. I do not score well against Pillsbury. Pillsbury, if he had not died early, could have been a player. He could have definitely been a player.
Joxic. Said. Can I join?
Joxic, I don't know if you can still join if it's past round 5. But because it's before round 5, you should be good. We're in the Rapid and Classical Dojo at the moment. Feel free to join it. I lost a pawn. I did lose a pawn. Or did I? I didn't need to guard that one. Really? You're going to go in that direction. Are you? And now for something completely irrevocable. Not exactly my favorite thing to do. I played it a little bit too hastily. Again. Yes, we do have to exchange, don't we? Or do we? Takes. Do I just bring another one in? Now this is guarded just enough times, but I don't want to lose the knight. So therefore, was knight f5 check a really good option? That's a good question. Was knight f5 check a really good option? Where's he headed?
Joxic.
This is guarded enough.
Said. You just changing the last word in the no first time thing completely different irrelevant.
A completely different irrelevant indeed. Trying our best to get in there.
Igwicked said. Dragon, sorry about that. Joxic said. I played a game in my chess school and I destroyed him.
Oh no! I'm not sure what I'm getting out of this deal, but I have to remember who I am playing.
Darkblade said. Yeah, not having a good day, tired myself out with Ron and Sensei, oh well.
So far, so good. Oh no! He set up mate and won. Nicely done, Pillsbury. He got another Rosen trophy out of the deal. For those of you who need to know your Rosen score, the link is here. You can check your Rosen score on both chess.com and on Lichess. He has made it available for both.
Joxic said. What a mate, man.
Yeah, I did not see that one coming. Let's get the music back. The music stopped. So did I lose 2 in a row to Stefano? Arg, rook takes f3. That was definitely a math problem. I did not solve it, meaning the number of attackers and defenders did not add up. I could just take Brr. You can only go into an endgame that you are winning. You should not go into endgames when you are losing. That's the one first rule of becoming a good endgame player. Do not exchange into bad endgames. If you are always exchanging into bad endgames, you will not be a good endgame player. It will impair your results massively. Ah. Every time I rub my eyes, I think of COVID. But really, namaste Anamaya for rating me, even though I'm not a chess.com streamer. I know that takes a lot. It does take a lot of courage. So right now, it looks as though white is all tied up. Ron Hay is about to take care of Stefano.
Joxic said. Do you have any advice for spending time, like when I have a lot of time, where should I spend it the most?
Well, there are minimum of three critical positions in every game, and that includes the very short games. There's usually the game that puts you on your back foot, the move that puts you on your back foot, the move that creates difficulty. Uh-oh. I feel like this is going to win a piece.
Said. The dojo is full, no.
We have rook takes e1, bishop takes d2, and knight to f3 check. As it turns out. It's true, I am violating Lichess policy in terms of service. Did he go that way? He wants even more. Because when he plays bishop check, he's getting the knight and the rook. He wanted even more out of the deal. Very cruel of him. So he's going to be an entire rook ahead at the end of it all. This is much better than the first tactic I saw with the discovery. And he's not even going to give up the bishop. Ouch. Ron and Pillsbury, have they played? Not yet. They are due. This is everyone's chance to catch up to at least second place. I'm rooting for Ron, because at least I might be able to catch him. Ariel Zamora, the duel continues, 38.5 to 25.5. So basically, if you join the dojo, you'll get notifications. And if you join the Discord, you'll get stream notifications. The stream notifications let you know when there's a major event going on, regardless of whether it's on Lichess or not. Where are you, Ariel Zamora? Don't tell me that you've left. No. He left without withdrawing from the game. Pillsbury, where are you? Also left. It will give us time to look at our game again with Pillsbury if that's needed. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can analyze our game with Pillsbury. Is that 2 losses with A3 on the first move? Queen to C2 was really a lemon. I could have done so much more with that. I'm not a big fan of locking in these pawns unnecessarily in this position, or giving his knight an easy square to go to. So there has to be a third move here, other than D5. Rook A2. H3 is the move I more than likely would have played. H3 followed by bishop E3. I hallucinated that this pawn on E4 was not protected, and I completely discounted the bishop. I already knew about the knight, so I overprotected E4 when I didn't need to. And I actually lost a pawn on the deal because knight takes and bishop takes are fatal. So E takes D4, knight takes D4. Oh, I have a desperado. So I'm not losing a pawn out of the deal. Fair enough. Normally this would be trouble because I'm losing the knight on D4, but I do have a desperado. Whether I take on E4 first or not. Oh, it likes this. It likes this continuation. Fascinating. Alright, so queen C2. F4, rook A D1, both are good. Rook on A to D1, bishop H4 could have been played. Did not see that. Should have considered that, since this pawn has moved. Rook G8, C5, wow. Busting up the Yankees here, busting up the whole team. We are in a little bit of trouble. It's not my internet. Is it Lichess? Someone tell me. Prismatic Queen. Lichess has had some technical difficulties lately, primarily due to the hurricane. Close. We will reopen. Well, let's see what we can do to get Lichess back. Is it our connection? Let's check to see if we can reach Lichess on the phone.
Joxic said, "Didn't expect this."
Did this happen? Did my opponent get a reprieve? It does look like Lichess is down. I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi. Is there an actual penalty for players notating before moving?
Darkblade said, "I seem to be playing normally."
Good, good, good.
Joxic said, "Me too."
All right, we'll be back in a moment. Uh-oh, answering a tournament. So meanwhile, refresh. I'm going to clear the app for this, clear the cache for this app. How about that? App settings. Maybe they got a hold of my backseating and I am now penalized. Maybe my account is closed. No, it wouldn't react this way if it were that. When I uninstall this app, clear cookies. I don't really manage tracking prevention. No, it's not any of that. I will try a different browser. Just to see if it's the browser that I'm on.
Said, "They want to sabotage you."
Yeah, especially since I'm giving moves to my opponent. So this was the Brave browser. Does not look good, folks. We may be
Darkblade
ending soon,
said,
but I can't.
"Your account looks just fine."
Thank you. I was partly joking on that note, I was hoping. we may have to end the stream, but I can't withdraw from the tournament, and I will be booted for 24 hours if I can't get there. Montax21, namaste. Thank you for joining the YouTube channel, I believe. Please check out my memorable games. And let me put that in over there. Well, that's not good. Where's my chatting screen? I'm afraid of what that looks like. I don't see...
Joxic said, no, we ending early.
No, I don't think so. I wasn't planning on it in any event.
Dragon Burst said, what happened was gone for 5 minutes.
Seems like Lichess for me has crashed in my local area.
Said, GG Ron H. Hey.
But everyone else
Contacts.
is still playing unaffected.
Said, hello, can you recommend some books for middle game?
What is your rating level at the moment?
Pegasus Sway.
I would definitely
Said,
be doing the Improve Your
Iglukin
Chess
Y2.
Tactics.
Montax said,
Yeah, for
I'm
you, I would
1900.
definitely be doing the Improve Your Chess Tactics by Neustad and the... I don't necessarily know if I would go from there to
Joxic.
Improve Your Calculation.
Said, how to reign SASE your chess.
I would say reassess your chess for a lower rating. Reassess your chess, to me, is 1600. But honestly, if you study a world champion with the games through and through, then you are going to be able to pick up on the patterns that you need. Through the games, basically transitioning from middle game to end game. There's a great book there are 3 great books by Lars Bo Hansen on the middle game. Basically, let me just take a quick look over here if they're within reach. One is The Secrets of Chess Transpositions. But I also like Marovich, Secrets of Positional Chess by Marovich, Understanding Pawn Play by Marovich, and Dynamic Pawn Play by Marovich. Marovich is a great author. I'm going to put that one in there. That's Marovich. Lars Bo Hansen is a great writer. He now lives in Florida. And Neustad on Improve Your Tactics. You could also do these on Chessable. I'm only mildly concerned that I will forfeit the next game that I cannot get to if I don't have the ability to get back to the tournament. So what other browser can I use? Let's try the old standby browser, hopefully.
Dragon Burst said, you are paused in tournament at the moment.
Am I? So maybe Ariel Zamora made a move and he saved me because I need to forfeit a game. But that doesn't mean that I didn't forfeit the game without moving. That could be bad. Well, I haven't purchased my tickets for the match venue in Singapore. I'm debating on what I need. Alexa, what is 380 Singapore dollars in the United States?
380 Singapore dollars is about
Dragon Burst
$291
said,
and 28 cents.
you at least are not playing the next game, so no more games you will not play.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look good. Yeah, Lichess took too long to respond. It's unfortunate. As much as I love all of you guys, I don't necessarily know that I can switch easily to a chess-based instructional stream from here. But if I can do that, I might do that in lieu of a stream. Let's just check the remaining one. And if I have to find this way out a different way, I will. All right, one last try before we go. If I have it, I have it. If I don't have it, all I'm getting is a blank screen.
Said, if you skip a lot of matches, can we do Puzzle Racer?
Can't get to lead chess. I think I need a reboot. Aha, Norton Security is giving me a warning. Interesting. All right, what I am going to do is I'm going to regroup, and I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to cheers and chow to all of those followers, and to Anamaya for the raid. Namaste, absolute sweetheart, lovely person. Hope to do dinner
Dragon
again
Bird
soon. It was Alexandra
said,
Prada and I.
Love your effort to the streams. Have a good day.
We did do 3 out of 3 days of streams. That much is good. However, it's unfortunate that it didn't work out. But we will do some just chatting streams, as this was my plan.
Said, bye, John GG.
Thanks, everyone. I will let the credits roll for just a moment, and I hope we get through them. Montax, Prismatic Queen, and Deathlocks, thank you for the new follows. We had 5 subs, KPM,
Pegasus
Deathlocks,
Sway.
Thought for Gaming, Doxty, and
Continue
1, 2, 3,
to have
4.
a nice weekend.
And Anamaya for the ever so lovely raid. You too, Ron. Thanks, buddy. Please check out the amazing power of Chess Informant. Thoughtful Gaming, 123 USA, Doxty. Cheers.